14-4. Kernels will get the basketball to start the quarter. Thielen stays out there with Jacobson. Also Wiebelhaus. Morgan is back in, and Timmer is the other forward for the Kernels. Masters out there for Aberdeen Central out front. Here's Jacobson with a penetration pass. Wide open Timmer for a 15-footer. It's an air ball. Missed everything over the top. Rebound taken away by Bosma into the hands of Masters. Eagles by 11 with the basketball. Kernels in a zone defense. Melchior wide open. A 15-footer baseline off the back. No good. The rebound is Masters. Goes right back up with a left hand. Lays it up. No good. Rebound taken away by Jacobson. Or by Morgan. Morgan 1-on-3 the other way. Leading the break and stops and pops. A 15-footer short. No good. Missed everything. It looked like he slipped as he went up to take the shot and plant his feet. And air ball missed everything. Neither team playing very well here right now. Here's Klein wide open. 18-footer on the way for Eric is good. First wide open shot for Klein tonight, and he buried it. 15 to 16-footer inside the three-point line left wing. Eagles have their biggest lead, 13. Against the pressure, quick pass. Here's Wiebelhaus, who looked like he walked. He laid it up. No good. He missed an easy one. Rebound to Kusler against the pressure. Now quickly it comes to Masters forward court. Baseline pass to Klein. Klein spinning, can't shoot it. Now to Kusler fakes. Three-point line. Melchior on the left wing. Open for a moment, can't shoot it. Inside the pass, knocked away. Bad pass by Melchior, taken away. Tried to get it to Klein. Posted up against the smaller man, and the Eagles turned it over. Quickly forward court in the corner. Morgan down the baseline against Kusler. Offensive foul. Jay Kusler down the baseline to cut it off, and Morgan ran over the top and picks up the foul. Tough call. Could have went either way. Morgan gets the call. His second personal foul, and the Kernels have some trouble. Morgan has to come out of the game with his second personal foul, and into the game for the first time is Chris Thorson, a 6'3 senior. Mitchell down by 13, just scrambling to hold on here. They don't want to let this game get away. The Kernels haven't scored in a long, long time. They have only 3 field goals in the game. They've missed some easy shots. Mitchell has missed some easy ones. Kusler forecourt against the overplaying man-to-man. Masters looks inside. Now here's Bosma outside the foul line. Inside it goes to Oakes. Turnaround 10-footer for Jeff is off the back, no good. The rebound loose, taken away by Thorson. Into the hands of Jacobson backcourt, and Marty Jacobson brings the basketball forecourt. Jacobson outside against Masters. Both teams play man-to-man this trip. Pass on the near side to Thielen. Thielen only a freshman across the lane. Fakes, now shoots a little 6-footer and missed it. Way short again, no good. Oakes the rebound into the hands of Kusler. Quickly the other way, Jay Kusler 1-on-3. Jay Kusler cut off at the foul line. Dishes it outside Masters. Fakes at the three-point line. Now down the lane. Lays it up on the run. Bad shot. Rebound. Bosma blocking foul against Mitchell on the break by Masters to the bucket. Jerry Munson didn't like the call, and he's off the bench talking to Al Simon. That, of course, normally would be a technical foul, but, of course, Al Simon, Buzz Hornets have been around a long time. Foul is called on 45. Chris Thorson is first. To the foul line, Masters to shoot bonus. 20-7 our score. Mitchell hasn't scored, and I would think in about 5 minutes. It's been a long time. Can't remember the last field goal. Foul shot for Masters is off the back, no good. A rare miss for the Eagles from the foul line. Masters may be the Eagles' best foul shooter. Second one is on the way and good. Masters with a dozen to lead all scores. In fact, to lead the Kernels. Backcourt pressure again by the Eagles. Aberdeen Central by 14. Late pass forecourt to Thorson. Holds it up, gives it right back. Pass inside. Spinning, can't shoot it with the basketball as Darren Garretts is into the game. Now here's Jacobson for 3 outside, and it's good. Marty Jacobson with a really big bucket. The Kernels really needed that. A 3-pointer from right out front. Here we go the other way. Masters quickly forecourt. Now Paul Kusler inside to Bosma. Bosma spinning, fakes, nice move. Rich had his shot blocked, but a foul call. Thorson raises his hand. Bosma with a nice fake, then a body move to the bucket. Had his shot blocked, but a body foul called on Thorson. Klein out of the game briefly, checks back into the game, and Paul Kusler will leave. 21-10 our score. I was just looking at the Mitchell stat sheet trying to decipher something, and it looked to me like Marty Jacobson was 3 out of 3 from the three-point line coming in. I don't know. We'll see. Foul shot by Bosma is good. Zimmerman checks back for Mitchell. Thorson with 2 personal fouls. Thorson and Morgan, the 2 big people inside, where the Kernels both have foul trouble. Morgan is back in for Mitchell. Oakes with 4 first-half points, now 5. He got them both. Bosma 3 for 3 from the foul line. Zimmerman at the timeline in some trouble. Into a trap, now into the hands of Garretts. Wide open baseline, Thielen for 3. Off the back, no good. Kusler the rebound. Eagles have a break the other way. Kusler's pass knocked away, but he got it back. Eagles still have a break. Jay Kusler leads the break. Kusler quickly forecourt. Pass underneath Bosma. Fakes, goes up strong, lays it up and in. Good move by Bosma. He let Morgan fly by as he faked and then laid it in. And Jay Kusler with a great move to lead the break and a great pass. 25-10. Eagles have a 15-point lead, their biggest lead of the game. Zimmerman out front. Marty Jacobson for three. It's off the back, no good. Jay Kusler the rebound. And a rebounding foul against Mitchell. Steeler over the top of Jay Kusler picks up a foul. This game is almost in the books here if the Kernels don't get things in order. 25-10 our score. Aberdeen Central by 15 points. Eisnes checks back in for the Kernels, and Thieler leads. Kernels have had trouble from the perimeter, even coming close, and Gary Munson said in our pregame comments that he kind of expected that. He said that his team has been shooting well from the perimeter this year, but really hasn't shot at all well tonight. Foul shot by Kusler, a rare miss, and taken away by Morgan. Morgan leads the break against Kusler with the pass. Inside, Eisnes gives it right back. Jacobson, wide open 10-footer is good. Good movement that time by the Kernels on the break. And Jacobson gets the bucket. He has 7. 25-12 our score. 4-point exchange there. Kusler had a couple of chances from the foul line and missed the front end of a bonus. Kusler hadn't scored yet, and the Eagles lead. Here's a good move by Oakes to the bucket. Oh, and Morgan makes a great play to block it right back in his face. Scott Morgan with those long arms at 6'6", put Jeff Oakes' turnaround right back in his face. Here's Morgan forecourt, double team, threw it away. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Kernels. A bad pass. Scott Morgan has not passed the ball well tonight. He's got 3 or 4 turnovers himself in this game. 25-12 our score, almost halfway through the second quarter. Masters will come forecourt with a pass to Jay Kusler. Kernels back to man-to-man. Here's Oakes. Now Bosma outside the circle. Here's Kusler at the three-point line. They look for Klein off a pick. He's got it at the foul line. Throws up a prayer. Bad shot. Rebound loose and almost tapped in by one of the Eagles. Controlled by Morgan. Bad shot by Klein that time as he was pressured at the foul line. And here comes Zimmerman forecourt. With a pass. Wide open baseline jumper on the way for Garrett's. In and out. No good. Morgan the tap. Good foul. And the Kernels right back in the basketball game with a big offensive play by Scott Morgan with a foul up and down. And Morgan was fouled on the play by Kusler, I believe. No, Oakes the foul. Second foul on Jeff Oakes. Only the third team foul against Aberdeen Central here in the first half. Morgan to the foul line to try to complete the three-point play. And the lead back to 10 with the foul shot. Closest the Kernels have been now since late in the first quarter. Masters forecourt against Zimmerman, spinning on the dribble. Kusler on the left wing, looks for Oakes posted up. Eagles have not had a lot of luck when they've set up inside against the Kernels. Here's Kusler at the three-point line. Kusler looks to drive, can. Now Masters deep on the left wing, picked up by Zimmerman off a pick. Klein at the three-point line. Now Kusler right side. Kusler inside the lane. Masters, good strong move. Masters lays it up and no good. It laid on the rim and it wouldn't fall, and Morgan the rebound. 3-on-2 the other way, kick it inside to Morgan. Stolen away by Kusler. He lost the basketball. He got a foul called against Aberdeen Central. Jay Kusler made a nice deal, it looked like, out front. The ball was going out of bounds anyway, but a foul called against Kusler, his second. Non-shooting foul. The Eagles have some early foul. No, sorry, that they're over the limit. I missed a foul somewhere. I missed a foul. Second foul on Kusler, so the Eagles in some foul trouble, and Morgan to the foul line to try to cut the lead further. Kernels trying to make a run here as the Eagles have gone cold. Foul shot for Morgan is off the back, no good. The rebound, Masters. And a steal and back by Marty Jacobson against Masters, and he lays it up, no good. A reverse layup. Bosma saves it and throws it off the leg of one of the Kernels. He was out of bounds, but they say no. You can't do that. Yes, he can. He can do that. Bosma was falling out of bounds, and Zimmerman was already out of bounds, and Bosma was leaning out of bounds, threw it off the back of Zimmerman, and he was out of bounds, so the Eagles get it. So a heady play by Rich Bosma. The Eagles get a break and get it back after a great steal in backcourt by Marty Jacobson, but he missed the reverse layup. Boy, the Kernels have missed a bunch of layups. Chad Masters leaves the game and goes to the locker room. Not sure if he's not feeling well. Kusler forecourt with a pass. This is Paul Kusler into the game. Inside to Oakes. Oakes fakes, goes up strong, lays it up, no good, and a foul. That's 3 on Morgan. That's a good move by Jeff Oakes, only a junior. He got to the baseline that time against the big guy and gave him a little pump fake, and then Morgan had a foul. Morgan has blocked 2 shots of Oakes inside so far. Third personal foul on Scott Morgan, and he'll have to leave the game for the rest of the first half with 3 minutes left. Morgan leads the game with 6 points is all. And checking back in is Tim Wiebelhaus. To the foul line, Oakes to shoot 2. Oakes and Kusler, the Eagles forwards, have not scored tonight, yet Aberdeen Central leads by 10. Eagles haven't scored in a while, now have with a foul shot. Jeff Oakes hits the foul shot. First scoring for Jeff Oakes tonight. Melchow will check in shortly for Oakes. Oaks with 2 fouls. Eagles want to get him out of there for the rest of the half with Jacobson out of there, or with Morgan out of there. Foul shot is good, so Oaks leaves with 2 fouls and probably will sit out the rest of the first half. And, of course, Scott Morgan in the same situation, except he has 3. 3:05 left first half. Aberdeen Central back by a dozen, their biggest lead 15. Backcourt pressure again by Aberdeen Central. Zimmerman with the pass. Skip pass forecourt to Garrett's. Pass in the lane. Zimmerman out of control. Lays it up with the left hand. No good. Kusler the rebound. Jay Kusler in backcourt with the basketball. Now hands it to Paul Kusler, and he'll come forecourt. Eagles by 12 with the ball. 2:45 left. With a pass to Kusler on the right wing. Eagles should be able to do some business inside here. Here's Paul Kusler. Inside pass to Bosman. Knocked away by a hustling Eisness, but they say it went off the hands of Rich Bosman out of bounds. That's the second time that one of the Kernels have slipped inside the Eagles and managed to deflect the basketball off one of the Eagles, even though it looked like a sure turnover. Another turnover for the Eagles. That's 7 in the game. Against the pressure, forecourt Eisness against Klein out front. Man-to-man defense for both teams. Wide open Jacobson, baseline jumper is off the back again, no good. Tap, no good. Rebound inside by the Kernels, layup, no good. Tap, no good by Jacobson. Finally, a rebound, Kusler. Oh, the Kernels missed a couple of bunnies inside again. Wiebelhaus missed a tap. Then Jacobson, the final, couldn't get it down. And a rebounding foul against the Kernels. Gosh, you lose a chance for an easy 2, and then you give the Eagles a chance at the foul and on the other end. Foul is on Morty Jacobson, his first. Kusler to the foul line on the other end. Kusler is yet to score tonight. 0 for 1 from the foul line, missed the front end of a bonus. Eagles haven't had a field goal in a long time. 2:18 left first half. 27-15 our score. Eagles have scored only 9 points in this quarter. And most of them from the foul line. Kusler's foul shot rattles in. Eagles foul shooting here in the first half. Again, excellent. They've missed only 2. Kusler has his first scoring. Second foul shot is off the back, no good. The rebound tapped loose and still loose, and Kusler picks up the ball, and the Eagles get it back. Klein kept it alive on the baseline. Melchow down the lane, dishes it up. Kusler wide open, easy layup. Good. Jay Kusler gets the easy layup on a great pass by Mark Melchow. And Aberdeen Central back by 15 again, 30-15. Backcourt pressure for the Eagles into the hands of Eisness. Eisness down the lane, threw it away, taken away by Bosman. Backcourt, it comes to Kusler. Late pass forecourt, Melchow, race to the bucket. Melchow stripped away. Great steal on the inline by Zimmerman, but he can't save it. Oh, what a great defensive play by Zimmerman. Is he quick? He saved the bucket on a great steal, and then he stepped on the inline when he stole the basketball. Turnover for Mitchell, their 7th inbounds pass for Kusler. Out front it comes to Paul Kusler. Inside Bosma. Bosma in the corner, wide open. Klein, 30-footer, good! Deep in the right corner, Eric Klein hits his first 3 of the night. Right in front of the Mitchell bench. And the Eagles have their biggest lead, 18. Got 10 a while ago. There's an offensive foul, no, a travel call. Out of control with Zimmerman, forecourt. Bob Zimmerman down the lane. Ran into big Rich Bosma at about 225, 30 pounds. And he turns it over. So a big turnover for the Kernels, and the Eagles lead by 18 points with the basketball and 90 seconds left in the first half. Paul Kusler spinning at the foul line. Here's Bosma wide open, a 15-footer off the glass, no good. Rich doesn't get many of those, and he banked it, but it rattled in and out, no good. We go the other way to Jacobson on the right wing. Outside, Marty Jacobson with the basketball, looks inside. Now backs it off out front with Kusler on him. Into the hands of Zimmerman. Eagles still man-to-man, leading by 18 points. Scott Morgan on the bench. Here's a move on the baseline. Under inside, wide open little layup is up and good. Finally, the Kernels get one down inside. Tim Wiebelhaus on a nice pass down the baseline, gets it up and down. First scoring for the Kernels in a while, 33-17 our score. Here's Jay Kusler on the left wing, wide open, won't shoot the basketball, not a Klein. Eric will put it up on the run, tough shot, got it. 10-footer in traffic for Eric Klein up and down. He's got 9. 35-17 with 45 seconds left first half. Zimmerman forecourt against the pressure, now down the lane, little out of control again, throws it up, no good again, rebounded by Bosma. Bosma in backcourt, tears it away from a couple of people to Kusler in backcourt. Long lead pass forecourt, Klein for 3, it's on the way, we got a whistle. And a technical foul called against Mitchell, I believe. Klein was letting a 3-point shot go, but it was negated by a technical foul against the Kernels. Buzz Hortness blows the whistle on Gary Munson. 33 seconds left. Not sure what. I'm sure that it's been something that's built up throughout the first half, but Munson's been on both officials a little bit. Technical foul shot taken by Paul Kusler up and good. Eagles have made some changes. Number 24 is Shannon Jones, a 5'10" senior into the game. Second foul shot by Kusler is also good. The Eagles get the ball leading by 20. Into the basketball game for the first time is Chad Milschlegel, 6'4" junior. The Eagles have a couple of people out of there now with fouls. Inbounds to Paul Kusler. Jake Kusler's out of there. The Eagles will go for the final shot of the quarter. Klein stays. Eagles will run the clock, going for the final shot of the quarter. They lead comfortably by 20. Here's Klein at the three-point line with 20 seconds left. Jacobson's going to stay on in. Jacobson, I'm sure, knows that Eric's going to take the shot one way or the other with 14 seconds left. Outside he comes to Jones. Jones to Kusler, way outside with 8 seconds left. Here's Jones in the corner, high-arcing three-pointer. It's off the back, no good as time runs out. No, Klein gets the baseline shot, no good as time runs out. It looked like it hit the basket support. Jones took a three-pointer with about 3 seconds left on the left side. It hit the back of the rim, and it looked like they hit the basket. Timmer, Eisnes, Zimmerman. In fact, all the Kernels guards, none of the Kernels guards have scored yet in this basketball game. Start the second half. Aberdeen Central leads by 20. Kind of a familiar scenario. The Eagles had Huron down back on the 23rd of December, 40-20 at halftime. They kind of coasted through that second half. Let's see if they do the same thing here tonight or stay aggressive. You have a feeling that the Kernels are going to try to make a run here at the Eagles, and they're going to have to do it in the third quarter. It'd be hard to make up 16 or 17 points against a good team in the fourth, so I'm sure they'd like to get it done, maybe cut the lead in half here at the end of 3. Buzz Horton is wiping up some moisture on the far side of the court, right where Jay Kusler will inbound. And again, as close to a capacity crowd as you can get here at the arena tonight. We must have about 3,500 here tonight, an outstanding crowd. Inbounds it comes to Masters. Man-to-man defense for the Kernels. Masters to Klein. Klein in the lane, backs it off. Fakes, can't shoot it against the bigger man, Marty Jacobson. Back it off to Masters. Masters backs in against Zimmerman at the foul line. To Kusler at the three-point line. Looks for Bosma posted up. Bosma's got it inside. Back to Kusler at the three-point line. Now Masters. Masters can't shoot it. Backs it off to Kusler inside to Bosma. Turns, shoots. 6-footer, rolling, no good. Rebound loose off the hands of Mitchell, out of bounds. Off the hands of Morgan. Morgan had Eric Klein sneak inside, and Klein got a piece of that offensive rebound and almost came up with the ball. Just enough to make Morgan knock it out of bounds. Eagles get another chance. Inbounds here's Oakes, knocked away and taken away by Morgan. Threw it away, but right to the hands of Bosma. He lays it up inside. Good count foul. Oh, Eagles got a big break. Morgan had the steal underneath, saved the ball inbounds, but it went right by one of his own players, right into the hands of Rich Bosma underneath, and Bosma lays it up and in and draws the foul. That's just tough luck for the Kernels. They make a good defensive play and then get burned. Foul goes against Pat Timmer, his second. For Bosma per game. The foul shot is on the way and rolling. Missed the foul shot. Rebound Jacobson. Eagles have their biggest lead, 22. Zimmerman forecourt. Kernels' first possession of the quarter. Here's Zimmerman with the penetration. Nice pass for Jacobson. He lays it up and in, but they're going to call a foul before. Klein got beat badly out front by Zimmerman. Nobody helped out, and then somebody reached in to foul. And it's Oakes. Third foul on Jeff Oakes. And the Eagles have some foul trouble, but are fortunate to be leading here by 22 points, are in a position to let Oakes play longer. Inbounds to Morgan. Morgan loops it outside to Eisnes. Now far corner Jacobson for a 15-footer. It's in and out, no good. Rebound loose, taken away from Kusler, and a foul on Kusler over the top. Eisnes took it away from Kusler, and then Kusler ended up going over the top trying to hold on to the basketball, and they called Kusler for a foul, and now Jay Kusler has 3 personal fouls. So both Eagle forwards here now with foul trouble. 3 fouls to start the second half. Inbounds pass inside. Eisnes lays it up easily and in. Eagles don't challenge and let Eisnes lay it in off the inbounds pass. Quickly the other way, threw it away, but Klein with the loose ball. Klein to the bucket, lays it up and good. Eagles almost threw it away down the baseline trying to hurry it up the floor, but Eric Klein came up with the loose ball and then took it strong to the hole and laid it in. Eric has 11. Here's Jacobson in the lane. Good pass. Scott Morgan lays it up and in. Not much defense played by the Eagles in the first 2 possessions of the quarter. Morgan has 8. First field goal, second half. Masters lost the basketball, take it away, and then he fouls trying to get it back. Masters careless handling the basketball, and Zimmerman knocked it away, and then Masters fouls trying to get it back. Eagles have committed 3 fouls already here in the first 90 seconds of the third quarter. Maybe Gary Munson's tirade down the sideline did some good at the end of the first half. Eagles by 20. Inbounds pass to Jacobson in backcourt. Eagles back off with man-to-man pressure. Looks like Oakes will come out here shortly. Jacobson against Kusler down the lane, out of control, dishes it off inside to Morgan. Morgan goes up strong, has his shot blocked, and a foul called. And Buzz Horton has Jeff Oakes again. Oakes leaves the game with 4 fouls, and he will play very little the rest of the way. Melchow into the game for Aberdeen Central. Morgan to the foul line to shoot 2. So with 90 seconds gone here in the second half, Jeff Oakes has committed 2 personal fouls. The Eagles 4 as a team. Kernels on the foul line the rest of the game to shoot bonus. Foul shot by Morgan is again off, no good. It has not been a good night for Scott Morgan so far. He'll probably still end up with his 20 or 25 points, though. Foul shot is up and good. Got 1 of 2. The lead cut to 19. And Masters will come forecourt against the man-to-man. Here's Melchow. Looks for Klein posted up against a bigger man. Now in front it comes to Masters. Here's Klein open for 3. It's on the way, and it's in and out. No good. Rebound, or he got a foul on Jacobson. Jacobson came out and absolutely mugged Klein after he shot the three-pointer. Eric's shot rattled in and out. They're going to call it a non-shooting foul after the shot. Had Eric have made the shot, the Eagles would have got the ball. Foul on Jacobson is his second. Non-shooting Eagles will retain possession, however. Kuster will inbound right in front of the Eagle bench. And bounce pass into Bosma. Bosma has the ball knocked away by Morgan with 3 fouls, playing aggressively. Kuster fakes the drive, backs off against Timmer. On the baseline, Klein loops it inside, bad pass, taken away by Jacobson. Eagles with a turnover. Quickly the other way, Marty Jacobson inside the circle. Pass on the wing for 3. Zimmerman on the way. It's short, no good. Rebound loose, taken away by Eisnes. He fakes, can't go up, and he is pushed and fouled. Masters the foul on Eisnes. Masters' foul is his second. Back to the foul line, the Kernels, with a chance to cut the lead with the clock stop. Mitchell would like to cut the lead in half here at the end of 3. Got a good start on it so far. They've got the Eagles in foul trouble. Jay Eisnes to the foul line. First trip to the foul line tonight for somebody else other than Morgan, and the foul shot is good. Kernels not an outstanding foul shooting team at 63%. That would be about average, I would guess, for most big high school teams. Second foul shot is good. He got them both. 4 points. Lead cut to 17. Eagles playing without starter Jeff Oakes. And here's Masters forecourt with the basketball. Pass inside to Bosma. They split the post, and Bosma backs it off to Masters. Looks for Klein posted up. Now backing it off top of the key. Looks for Kusler. Can't find him. Now the pass to Bosma outside. Now Kusler outside the three-point line. In the line, Melchow back to Kusler. Fakes the 3. Now right side, Masters fakes the 3. Drives to the bucket against Morgan. Lays it up strong and no good. Rebound Morgan. Morgan leads the break the other way. 2-on-2. Morgan to the bucket against Kusler. Lays it up and in and out and in. Oh, he did a nice job to avoid the charge against Jay Kusler and then laid it up over the top. Both players with 3 fouls. And with 3 minutes gone here in the quarter, the Kernels have cut the lead to 15. Pass inside to Bosma against Morgan. Strong move. Fakes. Goes up strong. Lays it up. Had a shot blocked. Taken away again by Zimmerman. Morgan blocks another shot. Here's Zimmerman. Foul line jumper. Dishes it off. Great pass. Layup is no good by Timmer. He missed a bunny. Tipped it outside. It's out of bounds. Race for the basketball. Zimmerman can't save it. Oh, he does. And he didn't save it. Oh, they called a foul on Jay Kusler. Oh, what a call. Ouch. Scrambling to save the ball in bounds was Zimmerman, and he did beautifully to Timmer, and Timmer came up with a loose ball and apparently bumped by Jay Kusler, and Jay Kusler has his 4th personal foul. You tell me that Gary Munson's tirade at halftime didn't do some good. Eagles have picked up 4 personal fouls against 2 key players, and now Kusler leaves the game with Milschlegel back in. The technical foul has certainly paid off for Munson. The Kernels right back to the foul line again. That was a tough call there. Both players just going for the basketball. Kusler got his 4th personal foul and leaves the game. Foul shot for Zimmerman is good. Kernels have only 3 field goals in the quarter, but they've done a nice job from the foul line, 4 out of 5. And have cut the lead to 14. Second foul shot, no good, and Oakes the rebound. If they can keep Morgan away from the 4th foul here, they still have enough to make a run here. Here's Masters forecourt. Milschlegel outside for Aberdeen Central. Backs it off to Klein. Klein at the 3-point line. Eric picked up by Jacobson. Now Chad Masters. Now Milschlegel, top of the key, off a pick to Klein. Klein looks it inside. Eagles patient. Here's Masters. Eagles have had no luck inside against Morgan tonight when they've run the offense. Milschlegel bumped outside. Now Klein, now Masters. Eagles in a little bit of a delay right now. Here's Milschlegel backing it up. Now they throw it away. Ball tipped out of bounds by one of the Kernels, however. Looked like they threw it away, but Timmer apparently got a piece of it. And the Eagles almost turned it over again. Aberdeen Central appears to be in a little bit of a delay right now, leading by 14. They did lead by 22 in the quarter. Inbounds to Masters. Masters sparking out signals to Malchow. Malchow in the corner to Klein. Klein backs it off out front. Now Masters again. Eagles with 2 starters on the bench with 4 personal fouls. Here's Malchow to Bosma. Bosma bumped out front by Morgan, no whistle. Now Masters backs it off. Masters with a double team, in trouble. Now to Malchow, pass inside, threw it away. Taken away by Timmer, but he walked with the basketball as he stole it. So we'll call a double turnover there. He stepped in front of the pass beautifully, but couldn't get it on the floor in time and turned it over. So the Eagles get a break and get it back. Eagles have taken about a minute off the clock in foul trouble, trying to slow the game down a little bit. Here's Masters, pressured out front, now to Bosma outside against Morgan. Now back to Masters. Now to Malchow. Eagles in a delay. Ball knocked away out front, and finally a foul. Kernels doing a lot of reaching, a lot of grabbing here in the quarter. And the foul called against Eisness, that's his first, only the 13th foul for the Kernels. Eagles would like to get the Kernels at the bonus and then maybe do some attacking. Still 3:40 left in the third. Aberdeen Central by 14. Neil Schlegel will inbound and does to Masters. Eagles have accomplished a lot here in this possession by taking a lot of time off the clock. Malchow being chased out front by Jacobson. Now to Klein. Klein had a lane to the bucket but didn't take it. Eagles in a straight delay right now, not even looking for a shot. Eagles will not take it. Neither team has taken a timeout. Masters, who left the game, I see has got a bandage on his right eye, so apparently was hit in the face. Now the Eagles are attacking. Neil Schlegel looks inside, backing off, got to get rid of it, and threw it away. Ball knocked away, 5-second call against the Eagles. And that was a quick 5 seconds again. I always wonder about that 5-second count. And Neil Schlegel just hesitated on a couple of occasions to throw it, and they were whistled for the 5. Kernels get it back finally, but the Eagles took almost 2 minutes off the clock. Out front it comes to Zimmerman. Eagles man-to-man. Zimmerman tries to penetrate, cut off. In the corner it comes to Morgan, 15 feet away. Morgan down the lane, on the run, a jump hook, air ball, missed everything, but right into the hands of Eisness for an easy layup. Oh, the Kernels got a huge break that time. Morgan threw up a running right-hander, a brick, right into the hands of Eisness for an easy layup, and the Kernels have cut the lead to 12. Masters forecourt to Klein. Out front it comes to Malchow. Eagles look a little bit lost without Jay Kuster on the floor right now. Here's Klein against Jacobson. Klein to Masters out front. Eagles still in a delay. Masters spins away. Looks for Klein. Finds Klein on the right wing. Klein comes out front against Jacobson. Back to Masters. 2:25 left in the quarter. Eagles' lead has been cut from 22 to 12. Here's Klein out front with the ball. Back it off to Masters. Masters pressured. No whistle. Now to Malchow. Malchow picked up into the hands of Klein. Kernels have done this to the Eagles on many occasions. Went into a delay very, very early in the game. Malchow with a double team, now to Masters. Eagles looking for an easy one and a foul out front. Away from the ball against Aberdeen Central. Oh, wow. We have totally lost control here. Now Al Simon's going to the Mitchell bench to explain whatever the call was. It apparently was against Aberdeen Central. I don't know what happened. The Kernels are all on the bench right now, anticipating a timeout, and that apparently was the call. They called a timeout before the foul was called. Okay. They called a timeout before the foul was called, I believe. I don't know. I don't know what it was. Maybe an inadvertent whistle. I don't know. Jones checks back into the game for Milschlegel, and Milschlegel leaves. Shannon Jones back in for the Eagles. Eagles out there now with 3 guards. Inbounds, almost threw it away. Masters comes up with the loose ball from Jones. Eagles back off with 2 minutes left in the quarter, leading by 12. Now to Klein. Eagles have scored only 4 points in the quarter, have taken only, I think, probably 2 or 3 shots. They've been in delay most of the way. Bosma was open underneath, but they don't find him. Jones spinning away out front with the ball, hands it to Masters. Minute 40 left. Masters double team. Passes it outside to Malchow. Eagles still in a strict delay. Kernels man-to-man. Masters to Klein. Picked up by Jacobson. Now into the hands of Jones. Jones pushed by Eisness. No whistle. Now bumped by Eisness, and finally a foul call. Jay Eisness' second personal foul. Now the Kernels are at the limit, and the Eagles will shoot bonus the rest of the game. And now, as most high school games turn out to be, with only a 14 foul limit, it turns out to be a free throw shooting contest. Inbounds pass, non-shooting foul to Masters in backcourt. Masters takes it into forecourt against Zimmerman. Now to Klein with a minute 20 left in the first half. to Masters. Morgan goes for the steal, leaves Bosma open, but they can't find him. And now they back off to Masters. Minute 10 left. Eagles have taken about 4 minutes off the clock, given up only 2 points. They have not scored. Klein spinning away. Kernels will make 4 changes here if they ever get a whistle. Here's Masters out front with a minute left in the third quarter. Masters had the ball stripped away, taken away from behind by Zimmerman. All alone the other way, will lay it up easily and in. Eagles turn the basketball over for the 4th time in the quarter. Bob Zimmerman gets the easy layup, and the lead is 10 at 41-31. Masters comes forecourt carefully with the basketball. Out front it comes to Jones. Jones push, no whistle. Hammered, fouled, finally a whistle. Pat Timmer the foul, his third, and now Melch out of the foul line. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. It's been a disaster for Aberdeen Central. The Eagles have played the entire quarter without 2 very key players. Kernels make wholesale changes now with Garrett Thieler coming back into the game. Morgan leaves with those 3 fouls. Scott Morgan has been close to picking up his 4th, but has not got a whistle here in the quarter. Malchow shoots bonus. His foul shot is on the way and good. Big foul shot for Mark Malchow to break what has been about a 9-0 string by the Kernels. I'm sure that's Shannon Jones' foul shot. Shannon Jones, the foul shot. His second foul shot is in and out and in. He stuck them both. A couple of big foul shots for Jones. Eagles back by 12 with 35 seconds left in the quarter. Jacobson forecourt against Jones out front. Eagles man-to-man. Jones all over him. Now Jacobson wants a timeout. Kernels take a timeout with 30 seconds left in the quarter, down by 12. 43-31 Aberdeen Central, and we'll be back.
A call after the show, I would appreciate it.
That's a 10-4. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Inbounds pass, it comes to Jacobson. Jacobson to the baseline cutoff, almost traveled with it. Dishes it out front, taken away by Jones. Good play by Jones in backcourt to Masters. Eagles get the turnover and will go for the final shot of the quarter, leading by 12. Out front it comes to Jones. Jones to Klein at the three-point line. Three-pointer would really be tough for the Kernels to take here right now. Here's Bosma's pass to Klein. Klein goes down the baseline, is held and fouled. Marty Jacobson with his hands all over Eric Klein and collects his 3rd personal foul. Kernels have 3 starters with 3, Jacobson, Timmer, and Morgan. Eagles have 2 starters with 4, Jay Kusler and Jeff Oakes. They have played only about 90 seconds apiece here in the third quarter. Klein to the foul line to shoot bonus. Klein with only 11 points in the game. He has scored in double figures in every game this season. And his foul shot is in and out, no good. Big miss, rebounded by Morgan. Eagles have missed 2 foul shots in the quarter. Here's Jacobson for 3. It's on the way, and it's off, no good, as time runs out. Into the third, the score after 3. Aberdeen Central 43, Mitchell 31. We'll be back with the final quarter after the 14 points in the quarter for Mitchell. Outscoring the Eagles 14-6 to get back into the game. They were down by 22. Aberdeen Central back out there with their original starters. Jacobson in the corner to Morgan, way outside in Eagles zone defense. Now Zimmerman in the corner, Jacobson. Pass in the lane. Now here's Morgan. Strong move to the bucket. Goes up strong against Kuster. Lays it up and in. Just a muscle move by Scott Morgan in the paint. He took it to the hole strong, and with 2 players in there for the Eagles with 4 personal fouls, it's difficult for them to challenge. Eagles lead cut to 10 again. Kusler backs it off. Got rid of it. Now does out front. Masters with the ball against man-to-man. Here's Oakes off a pick. Oakes to the baseline. Looks inside for Kusler. Can't find him. Backs it off to Bosma. Eagles playing very tentative right now. Here's Masters. In the corner it comes to Oakes. 15-footer on the way for Oakes is good. Jeff Oakes right off the bench. Cole buries the 15-footer right in Morgan's face, right wing. First field goal of the game for Oakes. Eagles back by a dozen. Here's Jacobson at the 3-point line against the zone. Back it off to Zimmerman. Kernels set up with 60 seconds here. Zimmerman's penetration, running right-hander is good again. Bob Zimmerman, a running right-hander in the paint with the penetration. And the Kernels come right back, down by 10. Masters spinning away from the pressure. Baseline pass to Klein. Klein down the lane. Triple team, threw it away, was bumped and fouled. Klein got triple teamed as he went to the baseline. That's a lot of attention for a sophomore. And he'll go to the foul line again to shoot. Foul is on Timmer, his 4th. And to the foul line, Eric Klein. Eagles have hit 2 out of 4 foul shots second half. Klein has missed the front end of a bonus. 6:44 left in the game. Aberdeen Central by 10. Just about what Mitchell would have hoped to do is to cut the lead in half. Foul shot for Klein is good. Cut the lead in half with about 8 minutes left in the game. They've come very close to doing that. They have not been able to cut the lead to single digits, though. Second foul shot for Klein is good. He got them both. Rattled them both in, though. 13 for Klein. His season low going into the game was 11 against Watertown. Kernels come the other way, down by 12. Outside the zone, Isis with the penetration. Good baseline pass for Jacobson. An easy layup up and in. Good baseline pass by Isis. Steal in backcourt. Morgan lays it up and in. Steal by Morgan in backcourt, and he laid it up and in. Eagles careless in backcourt with the basketball. And Scott Morgan with a big bucket cuts the lead to 8. And here's Masters forecourt with the basketball. Jay Coos with the three-point line, fakes, doesn't shoot it, now backs it up. Nada Bosma with the ball. They look back door, can't find anybody. Nada Oaks. Oaks makes a move against Jacobson, goes strong to the bucket, had it knocked away and stripped away. Oh, wow. Yikes. Jeff Oaks has just fouled out of the game on what appeared to be a poor call. Well, hard to tell, but Oaks was out of control going across the lane. And he ran over apparently one of the Kernels in an offensive foul called on Jeff Oaks. The Eagles have played this entire second half without one of their key starters. Jeff Oaks leaves the game with only 4 points in the game. 2 out of 2 from the foul line. They call it a non-shooting foul, and the Kernels will get the basketball. 6:05 left in the game. Gary Munson wants free throws. I don't blame him. If it was a foul, it should have been. Oaks did not have the basketball. He was slipping and falling down as he ran into one of the Kernels. The lead is 8. This is the closest the Kernels have been since early in the game. 47-39 our score. Here's Zimmerman forecourt. Into the corner. Eagles still zone. Here's Ice. This cross-court Zimmerman fakes. Looked like he traveled again. Here's Jacobson looking inside for Morgan. Can't find him. Zimmerman the penetration. Good pass inside layup. Oh, it's easy one. No good. Jacobson the follow. No good. Tap no good. Rebound taken away by Aberdeen Central. Melchow took away the basketball. Oh, the Kernels missed a couple of great chances to cut the lead to 6. Here's Masters forecourt with a pass to Klein. Klein looks for Bosma, posted up. Now Klein to the baseline. 10-footer. Good. Larry Klein takes it strong to the bucket and hits the 10-footer baseline right. Klein with 15 in the game. 6 in the second half. 10, 49-39. Here's Zimmerman forecourt against the zone. Morgan. Klein's going to challenge him, takes it to the bucket and throws up a prayer. No good. Zimmerman a running right-hander again with Jay Kuster all over him, and it goes in. What a shot by Zimmerman. What a second half for Zimmerman. Oh, he's got 3 key field goals here in the second half. After taking the first half off, the lead is 8. Here's Bosma opening the baseline. Can't shoot it. Dishes it outside to Masters, back to Bosma. Fakes at the 15-foot line. Now goes down the lane, lays it up and in. Nice move. Good, smart move by Rich Bosma. He had a wide-open 15-footer. Fake Morgan into the air, then goes down the baseline. Fakes again and lays it in. That's just a strong move by Bosman, a heady play. He was going to get a foul or a bucket. Pass on the baseline, Timmer picked up. Now Eisnes outside the three-point line. Here's Zimmerman for 3 outside, and it's short, no good. Rebound tap, no good. Morgan the rebound up and good. Rebound for Scott Morgan after a couple of the Eagles batted the ball away from each other, and Morgan the loose ball up and in. 4 minutes left in the game. Eagles lead 8. Masters forecourt. Kusler on the right wing. Looks for Bosma inside. Morgan still has only 3 fouls. Here's Klein, a 17-footer. Foul. In the act again. Klein has been fouled in the act of shooting about 3 times here tonight. This time fouled by Eisnes, his 3rd. Klein will get foul shots. 4 minutes left exactly in the game. It's 51-43 our score. Eagles averaging 69 a game will not get there tonight. The Kernels 53 should have a shot at that. And to the foul line, Klein to shoot bonus. Eric has 15 points, 6 in the second half. Morgan with 17 points. Foul shot for Klein is good. Morgan has 17 points, 11 in the second half. And 11 really strong points, too. Second foul shot for Klein, in and out, no good. Big miss, and the rebound taken away by Morgan. Morgan must have a dozen rebounds. Here's Jacobson forecourt and timeout for Mitchell. 3 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in the game. Our score, Aberdeen Central 52, Mitchell 43. We'll be back with more action at the Aberdeen Civic Arena in 60 seconds. Man-to-man. Back it off to Morgan. Back to Jacobson at the three-point line. Now Zimmerman in the lane. Morgan goes to the bucket. Strong little 6-footer. It's good again. Eagles cannot stop him. He is that good inside. And especially when they have no fouls to give. Morgan has 19 points. and the lead is 7. Masters forecourt for Aberdeen Central. Out front it comes to Malchow. Malchow is hacked and fouled out front. Ice missed the foul, his 4th, all in the second half. Kernels really have no choice but to gamble on defense. They're down by 7. Still 3:31 left. A lot of time considering that the Kernels were down by 22 points to start the second half. They are really happy to have a chance to come back in this ballgame. Foul shot for Malchow is good. Eagles have not shot well from the foul line second half, but they've made some key ones. That one a key one there. And the lead is back to 8. Second foul shot for Melch is off the back, no good. The rebound tapped away, but loose, and Bosma comes up with the loose ball, makes a great play to get the ball back. Here's Klein for 3, it is good! Bosma comes up with the loose ball and then dishes it off to Klein for a 24-footer, and Eric buried it from right in front of the Eagles bench. What a shot by Klein. The crowd's going crazy. Here's Zimmerman out of control. Oh, he banks it in, running right over Bosma, no whistle. Another great shot by Bob Zimmerman. He's been out of control all night, and that one he banked in right over Bosma. What a shot. The lead is 9. Here's Masters forecourt. Backs it off to Kusler. Inside of 3 minutes. Kusler looks inside for Malchow. Now Malchow backs it off. Eagles appear to be in a delay. Here's Bosma outside with the basketball. Morgan almost intercepted. Now here's Klein down the baseline. Double team. Threw it away, but right into the hands of Malchow. Crowd wanted a foul. Pass inside. Here's Bosma all alone with the left hand. Great pass from Jake Kusler, and Bosma lays it in. With the left hand, Bosma's got 13 points. Eagles back by 11. Jacobson forecourt outside the three-point line. Zimmerman and no. Oh boy, Morgan all over the back. No whistle. Eagles still have the basketball with 2:15 left, and they lead by 11. Here's Kusler down the lane, cut off, and backs it off to Klein for 3. It's partially blocked outside. Klein goes down again. Morgan the loose ball, but he lost it. Taken away by Malchow. All alone underneath Bosma. Layup. Good again. And again, the Eagles come up with a loose ball. That time a block. Morgan couldn't hold on to the loose ball, and Malchow took it away and then found Bosma for the easy layup. Eagles back by 13, and the Kernels will take a timeout with 1:53 left. The crowd comes alive here at the Aberdeen Civic Arena. They're on their feet, with Aberdeen Central leading Mitchell by 13 with 1:53 left. 60-47 our score. Will return because the Kernels had cut it to 7. Inbounds Mitchell with the basketball after the timeout. Jacobson outside the Eagles zone defense in the lane. Morgan strong move to the bucket over Kusler, banks it, no good. Tap good. Oh, with the left hand this time. Scott Morgan missed his own shot and tapped it in with the left hand. Jay Kusler pressured in backcourt against the pressure to Masters, and Masters forecourt. Kusler backs it off outside. Spinning away top of the key with the basketball. Kusler looks to pass and now does to Klein. Eagles in a delay. They lead by 11, and a foul out front. Zimmerman the foul, his second. Bob Zimmerman, I think, has really been a key player. You really expect Morgan to score, but I thought Zimmerman's had a great second half. He has 9 second-half points, and I'll tell you what, he has thrown up some really tough shots. Chad Masters to the foul line to shoot bonus. Masters hadn't scored in the second half. Eagles led by Klein with 19. Foul shot for Masters is on the way and good. 61-49. Minute 25 left. Second foul shot is in and out, no good. He missed the second one. Morgan, another rebound. And we go quickly the other way with a pass. Stolen away by Klein, and a whistle and a foul called against Mitchell. Great steal by Eric Klein, and then the foul. I think it was Morgan running over the top of one of the other Eagles. I don't think it was against Klein. It's a turnover for Mitchell. I have the Kernels only 4 turnovers here in the second half. The Eagles had 4 turnovers, but all in the third quarter. They have not turned it over here in the fourth. The Eagles had to play the entire third quarter without 2 key people and sat on the basketball for about 4 minutes and still are going to almost score their season average. And they sat on the basketball for about half of this second half. Masters' foul shot is good. 14 points for Chad Masters, and the lead is 13 again at 62-49. Foul shot on the way and good. He got them both. And we go quickly the other way. Masters and Bosma, big nights tonight for the Eagles when Kusler and Oakes didn't do much offensively. Zimmerman down the baseline again out of control. This time his shot is blocked. Here's Masters the other way to Klein. Klein with the layup left hand. Good. Boy, Eric really turned it on that time. He really showed a lot of speed. He was behind the play and really turned it on to get to the left wing. He can really smell a bucket, can he? Here's Jacobson forward court. Wide open Zimmerman for three outside, and it's good. Bob Zimmerman, what a big second half he's hit. He banged in the three-pointer with 50 seconds left. 65-52 Aberdeen Central. Ball knocked away from Kusler, got it back. All alone underneath. Here's Klein to the bucket with the layup. Good again. Eric has 23. He can score them in bunches. Klein has had a big quarter. Klein has, 5, 9, 10 points in the quarter. Here's a three-pointer by Jacobson outside, no good. Morgan the rebound up and lays it in. Count spot. Wow. Scott Morgan and Bob Zimmerman have really had big-time second half. Gary Munson off the bench with a sarcastic clap for Al Son. Kusler fouls out of the game. Jay Kusler and Jeff Oakes foul out of his basketball game, and the Eagles are going to win it relatively easily with the two fine Eagle forwards who average 21 points a game between them, have only 7 points in the game. Milschlegel back for the Eagles. Out there is Paul Kusler for the Eagles and Shannon Jones. Eagles have only one starter out there right now, and that is Bosma. Foul shot for Morgan is good. Morgan has a bunch of points here in the second half. Bosman backcourt pressured. Kusler away from the pressure. Now a 3-on-1 break for the Eagles. Kusler to Milschlegel. Milschlegel lays it up and missed it. No good. Rebound all along the other way. Zimmerman. Zimmerman will lay it up and in. Zimmerman with a big second half. 13 seconds left. Eagles by 10. Milschlegel in backcourt into the hands of Kusler. Kusler 3-on-1 break. This time all alone Jones had the ball kicked out of bounds. Eagles have had a couple of easy layups with their second line people in there and have botched a couple of them. Picked up a couple of turnovers. 5 seconds left. Here's Jacobson for three. It is off, no good as time runs out. That's the basketball game. The Eagles won at 67-57 over the Mitchell Kernels. We'll be back to recap at 4.